Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe. If you're new here, welcome. And if you want to see an in-depth blending tutorial on how to do this sunset eye type look and all the brushes I used and every tip and trick that I have and know, just go ahead and keep on watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, so first I'm going to start off by showing you what brushes I really like to use for my blending and all that. So I either use the Makeup Shack brushes or the Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection. I don't really veer off from those that much because I feel like the other ones are either too expensive or they're just not the quality that I like. So as you can see, there's a running theme in all these brushes. They are all natural hair, goat hair brushes. And I feel like these are the best for blending any look you have, whether it's colorful, neutral, smoky eye, anything. But as you can see, they're all like colorful stained, so that's what I use them for most of the time. The one I have the most of is the JH33 brush, and it is just a universal blending brush is what it's described as. And this is the type of brush I don't like to use. I love this brand of brushes and I would use this if I had to, but this is a synthetic hair brush and I feel like this doesn't blend out eyeshadows as well. And then one last brush that I really like to use from Morphe Jaclyn Hill collection is the JH40, and this is the most precise little blending brush you can get. I like to really deepen up my crease with this brush. Yeah, so I really like this. And when you are shopping on Morphe.com, make sure you're using the code EDGES because you gotta support Auntie Jackie. Come on, like jigga. Okay, so one of the most important steps of making sure you have a seamless blend is your base, your eyeshadow base. A lot of people like to use a concealer. I like to use a P. Louise base, and in my opinion it sets up your eyeshadows to be the most pigmented and blended that they can be. I've never tried a product from them I haven't liked. Their base is just it's unmatched in my opinion. But yeah, so if you have a concealer that you really like to do your eyeshadow with, just put that down first now. But this is important, please listen, do not set it. It might scare you if it's your first time doing it, but I promise once you get used to that, it will make your blend flawless. Like there will be no patches, no nothing, anything at all. I like to go over that with another brush. This one is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I just like to pat that in to make sure it's all evenly blended out. So we're gonna take this palette right here, the Electric Obsessions palette. If it'll open. And we're going to be going in with like the red, pink, yellow, orange, those shades, the non-shimmer shades, because I don't mess with shimmers. We like all matte here. Alright, so we're going to be taking the darkest red shade right here on a JH33 brush. And like I said about the brushes are probably the most important part. You can get a drugstore eyeshadow palette and it'll perform lovely if you have good brushes and a good base. So honestly, the part you need to splurge on are brushes. These aren't that expensive though. This brush I think is about $7, and with the discount code it's even cheaper than that. So I would suggest investing in that first before anything else. Alright, so I start by packing on the darkest shade first. Like that's always been my thing. So we're gonna go ahead. Make sure you're tapping off the excess off the brush. So now that we have that color packed on, we are going to take the JH40 brush that I was telling you about. It's the little tapered brush, and we're going to take this pink shade right here. And you're going to just place that right above the red shade. So now we're going to take the orange shade right here on a JH35 brush, and we're just going to take the orange right above where we put the pink. And make sure when you're blending you are holding your brush at the end of it, because it makes sure that you have more control. It may feel like the opposite, but I promise it'll take the pressure that you're pushing the product onto your eye when your hand is really up close, it kind of just creates problems. If you want a flawless blend, you're going to want to start holding your brush at the end. And so I'm going to take that orange shade and push it up into my brow. This is something I started doing recently. It just makes your blend look even more flawless. I promise. It won't change the color of your brows or anything. But go ahead and do that. Don't bring it up here. I mean, you can if you want to. But I like to keep blending upwards just so the blend is seamless. And then we're going to take that yellow shade on the same JH35 brush and just put that right where the orange is, just so the blend is seamless. So now that we have all those shades on there, we're going to take the P. Louise Basic Base in Rude Boy Red, and we're going to pack that on this part of the eye and then place another shade on top, so we get like that real sunset eye effect. So we're going to take the P. Louise Secret Center palette and take this shade Addicted right here on a JH33 brush and pack that over where we put the P. Louise base. We're going to pack it on the lower portion of the eye. See how pigmented that is though? Like, that's lovely. I love that. And so now we're going to take the red shade that we used before from the Huda palette and place that right above where we put the Addicted shade. And they're kind of going to mix together. Don't be afraid to use purple. It is hard to blend sometimes, but if you're doing the steps that I'm walking you through right now, I promise it'll be flawless. So we're taking the red shade and just blending that upwards. And if you get fallout, it's okay. We can brush it away. I really like a yellow brow bone, so I'm going to make sure the yellow up there is pretty vivid. So now that the eye is all blended and basically done, I'm gonna go and do the other eye off camera, pop on some lashes, do my face, and then I'll go over the steps one more time with you guys and any additional things that come to mind that could help you. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I did both eyes off camera and I put my lashes on, the Dipped in Diamondz Alessandra lashes. If you want, you can use my code. It'll be down below. I do make commission off of it, so if you don't want that, then by all means do not use it. So on my inner corner, I'm going to put the Chrissy Cindy Cosmetics Sunflower Glitter. This is a beautiful yellow, kind of like green gold. So let me show you guys a close-up of this blend so you can see. So that is what your blend should look like if you follow these steps and if you practice. But just remember that we all can improve on our makeup skills, and there's not one way to do makeup. There are plenty of ways, and there's no right way or wrong way. It is all just preference. So just remember these steps and you will get a flawless blend. So one is, don't set your base and make sure it's all blended out. Pack on the darkest shade first and then blend upwards from dark to light. Your brushes are the most important thing that you can invest in, and they will make your blend so much better and easier to achieve. When you are investing in brushes, invest in natural hair goat brushes because they're the goat. Okay, that was really cheesy. Let's move on to the next step. Always tap off the excess product on the brush. Make sure that there's not too much, because if you do that, it'll cause the things being caked on and just more difficult to blend. Always hold your brush at the end so you have more control and it puts less pressure on your eye to packing on the pigment. And just remember to go in with your mind clear. Don't be stressed out about your blend. It'll look flawless regardless of how you do it. As long as you are happy with it, that's what's most important. Alright, so that wraps up today's blending tutorial, in-depth video for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you some tips that you didn't know or that you can incorporate into your routine. And yeah, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure you turn on the notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.